All right, so in my book, What's Your Sales Story? It tells a story of my experience as a sales rep going from a 19-year-old, cocky, arrogant summer intern to ultimately becoming salesperson of the year at one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies and most successful in the world. And what's interesting about that story is that I don't really go into all the reasons why I was successful. I really dive into the reasons why I wasn't successful. And that's this idea of reality-based selling that I teach through my programs as well as that's addressed in my book. I talk about what really got in the way of my success. I talk about some of the issues that we all face as sales professionals today trying to make a living and trying to be successful. And the slide behind me talks about all the things that we as professionals are dealing with in terms of more competition, in terms of companies expecting more from us because it's more and more difficult to be successful as a corporation. We talk about the fact that so many professionals out there are now forced to do things that they had never done before. If they were real estate one year, now they're selling securities, now they're selling cars because the markets are that bad out there. So my idea in terms of using the What's Your Sales Story concept and the What's Your Sales Story theory is to help people understand that it's important to connect to your customers and to connect to yourselves through understanding and utilizing your own stories and the stories of your customers. And by that, it basically means that when you understand that you and your customer are connected and related in more ways than you ever thought were there before, it will enable you to have impact, to create connections, and to have lasting relationships that bring value for you and your customer. And at the end of the day, it's going to bring phenomenal sales results because you're going to understand what that customer is really all about and understand their story, but also leverage your story to have synergy in their interaction with your customers.